What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires, and you know, for a movie that seemed to open to such terrible buzz, as it turns out, not only is Captain America performing at the box office, but it's overperforming, where there was huge news yesterday. It opened up to the second biggest Captain America ever on Friday, beating out Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and now we have a follow-up article breaking from The Hollywood Reporter. Captain America box office, Brave New World, soaring to pleasing 90 to 96 million US open. We're going to break down this latest article and what's happening right now with the Captain America box office, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. If you're into that kind of thing, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment, and that automatically enters you for our ongoing PS5 giveaway. We just announced a winner days ago. There'll be another one this upcoming week for Spider-Man's finale, and then another one for Daredevil. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, this is from The Hollywood Reporter under the headline, Captain America box office soaring to a pleasing 96 million. Subheadline, it remains to be seen how much a B- cinema score from audiences, the worst grade bestowed on any title in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is impacting the tentpole. They go on to report, quote, Captain America Brave New World delivered up on an impressive 40 million at the Friday box office, including 12 million in previews as Marvel Studios attempts to reboot the franchise with an entirely new cast. That's even better than the opening day gross of Captain America the Winter Soldier at 36.9 million. This put the year's first tentpole on track for an opening between 90 and 96 million plus over the 4-day Valentine's Day President's Day weekend, one of the top showings ever for the holiday, despite receiving a B- cinema score from audiences, the worst grade given any title in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not all audiences feel the same, however. Brave New World boasts a pleasing 79% audience ranking on Rotten Tomatoes, while it's earning strong exit scores on PostTrack. Now, I hate to say I called this one, but I sort of called this one. I said about 5 times in the last 2 weeks at the channel that this was going to overperform at the box office because Marvel and the rest of the community has set realistic expectations for what post-Avengers Endgame movies look like. Now, they go on to say some very weird things in this article when we go up at the end of the video, but in the meantime, I want to double back to what this means for the performance of Marvel. It is such a catch-22 to be as invested as a fan that you're paying attention to the ins and outs daily at Marvel Studios in all facets, but then you're also expected to ignore and or tune out the sort of persistent white noise that is the negative discourse that unfortunately surrounds every Marvel project from the onset. And they're on all sides saying Marvel will never be as good as it was, or whatever other feedback comes. And listen, sometimes it's rightly attributed. Some of these projects have not been great, but we've sort of lost context and perspective on what it means to perform at the box office. This movie's going to come out, look for a break-even point somewhere in the neighborhood of 428 million. Keep in mind, that's with the budget for the film and the theater taking half. And if that's true, there's a really good chance that not only is it going to do that, but it's going to aspire to some marginal profitability. And you have to keep in mind, for a company like Disney, they're looking at Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, X-Men, the big crossovers for the Mutant Saga. If movies along the way only make a little bit of money, it's an overall investment in the franchise that is Avengers. And we've sort of, again, just become jaded to the fact that these are some of the biggest, if not the biggest blockbusters and the biggest budgets left in Hollywood for these kind of films, at least at the very top tier. And so while we watch them constantly go number one at the end of the Infinity Saga, there was sort of that expectation that somehow Marvel movies all need to do $1 billion in revenue. And outside of special cases like in Avengers, Spider-Man No Way Home, or Deadpool and Wolverine, not only is it completely unreasonable to think that every Marvel movie is going to make that kind of money, it's also as unreasonable to say it's a failure if it doesn't. If this movie comes out and does a $500 million at the box office, to say, oh, well, see, Marvel's lost their touch in the context of the rest of the industry is actually hilarious. Now, as I said moments ago, this article went on to say some things that I think are a little off the mark. In this paragraph, they say, quote, Marvel, which had to take serious stock of its strategy and future after several films faltered, culminating with the Marvels, is in a far better place now thanks to the stunning success of Deadpool and Wolverine, which became the top-grossing R-rated pick of all time. It wasn't stunning that that movie was successful, not even close. We all knew that it was going to do $1 billion. And I'm not really sure that Marvel is in a far better place. I think we're kind of in the same place where everyone in the fandom that's rooting for them, not the people who are automatically talking crap right off the bat, who I said those people, including the editorials who are writing these critical reviews, should just come out and say we don't like Marvel movies. That would save everybody the time and effort. But for the fans, we're cautiously optimistic. Marvel is not without its black and blues over the last couple couple of years, they have definitely taken some stumbles, and I've not defended those projects, but they've also put out some amazing work. Loki Season 2 and Werewolf by Night on Disney+, something tells me the upcoming Daredevil, and I've really enjoyed a lot of films over the last couple of years. Deadpool and Wolverine, Spider-Man No Way Home, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And at the end of the day, it ultimately comes down to when you become one of the flagships in entertainment. This is the same for music as it is for film. When you become the biggest, you're just the easiest to take aim at. And when Marvel Studios showed a crack in their armor after Avengers Endgame, everybody who just wanted to hate on it anyway actually found a legitimate reason to, and that just amplified the negativity. We're still in that place. I'm not sure that The Hollywood Reporter absolutely nailed it. I'm not sure they're as finely tuned into the community and what people are saying as someone like me or people who have channels like mine in this corner of YouTube. I think we're still in that place. We're moving cautiously, optimistically forward. I do have a strong suspicion, though, that Thunderbolts is going to be an absolutely amazing film. I know I keep saying that, but I really do feel like that's going to be the one. You guys let me know all your thoughts, though, down below. I'm all ears as always. Did you like Captain America Brave New World? Are you going back to see it again? What score did you give it? I'm super curious where people are ranking this, and I will, in a couple more videos, I think probably drop a ranking of my own for where I think it fits into the MCU. You let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. We just announced a winner days ago. We're going to have another winner on Tuesday for the finale of Spider-Man, then another winner about 6 weeks from that for the finale of Daredevil, and then another winner for Thunderbolts. There's just so many Marvel projects coming this year. We're giving away a PS5 for all of them. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the other future giveaways at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here, live with my voice in the winning comment shown on screen when there is one, so please be safe and vigilant on my channel, really any channel, especially now this year as we're doing a ton of giveaways. Just make sure when you're talking to a content creator, you're talking to them through one of their verified accounts, and keep in mind, no one's ever going to reach out to you in the comments and tell you you've won something and then try to get you to pay for shipping. That's all just a ruse and a scam. Report those comments directly to YouTube. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places. Instagram and Twitter at @I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name AllFires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.